when you work for someone and when you work for yourself, it's honestly two different mindsets,
Yeah.
two different, ways that you look at the world. And I think that connected us and it made us more appreciative, I have more appreciation for Hester. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for some years, especially on the days where I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel or had to learn new skills again. And, it felt like challenging because anything new, it's uncertain, right? And it's not always daisies and rainbows. So on those days, low level blame, I'm like, oh my gosh, you did this to me. Like, I can't believe it. This is so hard. I want to quit and I want to go get a steady paycheck.
Yeah, it is easy to go
I
back
had those
to
moments.
that mindset. Yeah, and it's the moments, and it actually it makes me think of a book titled "Mindset" by Carol Dweck, and she ended it by saying they worked happily ever after. They didn't live that; they worked happily ever after, not lived happily ever after. And I love that distinction that she actually made because too often, and I teach now at the school, too often do we teach kids the kind of a negative connotation when it comes to work. But if we can associate like work being a positive thing to young people, they can start these conversations a whole lot earlier. You can really start thinking about, all right, what it is that I want to do. Like my niece was maybe, at least she was what, 10 or 11 years old. She started selling candles. Like her and my sister are making candles, selling it, pushing it. One Christmas, man, she made a killing, man, just doing it. So, you can always do something in regards to just figuring out what exactly it is you want to do. And, I want to make sure I give you the opportunity as well to speak. You're a multi-published author. You don't just have one book, you have several books. But more importantly, you've been able to turn that into something called the Life School that you founded as well. Just walk us through the entire process. Because me, myself, like I was telling you before we started recording, as an author that has a goal of opening up my own school one day, I'm like curious in terms of what were the steps? How'd you do it? I might be just like one of the listeners when it comes to this because I'm just curious and how you were able to package everything out and build it out the way you built it out.